Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions offense is on the field for the first time today. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
And the Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Cobb. They'll run the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So Missouri's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
The give to the back. Hard running there. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
You can score on
it's
these
third
guys.
down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving.
All right, now let's get in that end zone.
Rolling, boys. Time to go get fit.
Gets it out quickly. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Get a touchdown, baby. Get a touchdown.
Put the pressure on them defense.
Finds his big time. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspin each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands what? SEC, SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. The inside handoff. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. He makes the catch. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. The one thing you haven't heard a lot from Penn State is we are dangerous with the quarterback run, but they are now.
Yeah, and finding that quarterback spot has really been an issue for them for the last several years. So I go back and I just think if they find their guy, and they got a guy that can be a dual threat guy and make plays, this is a team that always has the other components to be a national championship contender.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. The Nittany Lions get enough to move the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Pass play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Rides to the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. No huddle offense to the line. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground, now taking shots down the field, but I got to protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance to make a play, especially after the big run play, the play before. The defense was playing the run. QB couldn't get it done.
This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Getting some heat. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
I believe in you, offense. Pound and pound, baby. Let's go.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback is snowed under. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, and they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, third down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
A strike downfield. Flying down the left side. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Florida Atlantic delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in Boca. It's going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Just keep the ball moving.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Put 6 on the board, fellas.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And he can't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Don't let us down.
Handoff from the gun. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Missouri will have to send out the punt team.
Get him!
No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
This pass rush has just been relentless. You can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Back to throw, it's Cobb. Fires in the trap again, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They go to the ground. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Trying to find his man on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he wanders into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Lining up for the PAT. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
And Tom, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You've got to go out. You've got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
Trying to get to it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Looking for a man. It's Cobb. Pressure coming. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Rojas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On second down, just keeps firing. Working the middle of the field and it's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that done. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll open the second half with a run. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Tigers will hustle to the line. He's going to pass on second down. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but the sweep throwing catch is ready to get him the first down.
Got that cheat code offense.
Got his man on the right. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Offense.
A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, give on the inside. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He wants to throw here on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. This is a third and long. Fires left. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect plan just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Now on second down after the short completion. To the air, it's Cobb. Gets it out fast. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him for the sack. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Missouri gets to the line quickly.
Keep it rolling, boys. Keep it rolling.
Off play action. Looking to scramble. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses have played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Defense is asleep.
He's looking downfield to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. That's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Cobb. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this play.
This offense better be licking their chops here.
That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
In there! Man up! Come on, man up!
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Fine play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on.
Go get that field goal.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Liberty went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab some serious attention. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Flames ever do that? 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Hey, Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Get the quarterback, man.
The give to the tailback. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Buying some time. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on fourth down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Rojas. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down.
Their offensive line is like a row of tanks, son.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find space. You don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Coming after it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Quarterback on the keeper. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. Looking for a big gain. And a keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good start.
They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Give as they work on that clock. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Out of the gun to give to the back. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the 4th.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. So Missouri will have to punt it away.
Get him!
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Cobb. Complete downfield. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's DeMarco. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st down here for the offense. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slog fest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? Defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth. Offense is struggling, trying to make plays. Defense has put on a great effort.
A lot of issues for this offense in this game today, obviously, and I think the coaching staff now really needs to take a look at how they're game planning and how they're going to give their players an opportunity to have success. It may be time now to start changing some things up a little bit.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.